Hi Leo, welcome to your Harsh Truth reading for June 17th through July 16th. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, as well as the link for the recommended reader shout out, which goes to Kelly Rosano. She is an astrologer. So hopefully you get a chance to check her out, show her some love and support. Leo. Alright, Leo. Alright. Four of Swords. Taking a rest, taking a breather. Sometimes, and this is always in the back of my mind. So most of the time this is just about removing yourself from a situation. But sometimes this is about couples when they fall in love and they go away to commune together. Like it's that period where they do everything together because they're in love, and it's like they're kind of resting from the rest of the world. Like it's just them in their own little cocoon, you know? Like they can exhale or they can rest now because they found each other. This always had kind of a romantic quality to it for me. I know, random, right? But it could be that, or it could be that you're just, I don't feel like this is you avoiding something. I feel like you're just at peace. Fool, Temperance, Five of Wands, King of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Knight of Swords. Right, so we've got the Fool here. Things are kind of up in the air right now. And you want to be by yourself, or you want security. I think maybe you are. Maybe this isn't a romantic thing, because I'm still thinking of that high from the last reading. Golly, what was it? I think it was the what you need to do or something. That was just a really great reading for Leo. Holy cow. But this does not seem like it's talking about that situation at all. This could be, in fact, that you're just like, well, I'm out. Want to be by myself. I'm taking a complete break. I'm checking out from this relationship and this situation because there's chaos and fighting and drama constantly. And it looks like this other person is looking for a reprieve also, in the form of just kind of going out and keeping things lighthearted and being with friends and socializing and maybe a bit of indulging or partying and wanting to do that. And it doesn't look like you're about that. It looks like you're wanting things to be stable, solid, and secure, and you don't need the drama. What's this Fool about? Leo, what's this Fool about? Walking away from that which has been holding you back, that which is toxic. That if this is a second chance, it is immediately apparent that this is not what you signed on for. There's still drama and tension and conflict. What's this Temperance about? Could be Sagittarius you're dealing with, or a Gemini, or Virgo, Capricorn. Could also be Aquarius. What's this Temperance about? I think they want to think that you two are on a break. That this is not a breakup. That this break, this time apart, this rest that you're taking over here, this Four of Swords, is purposeful. That it's a break, not a breakup. That it's serving a purpose as far as hopefully you'll come around to see their side, or you'll calm down. Either way, both of you are taking a break from this situation. However, it looks like you're wanting to just walk away from a very toxic situation, or being held back. Like it could be a choice. Like either we let go of the past and start anew, or I'm walking away. It's come to that. Whereas this person has a much gentler take on it, in the sense that it's not a break up, it's just a break again. And I think they're okay with that. I think they're okay with, I don't think they understand the severity of it for you. I think that this might have happened before, and so they think that you're just going to come back together again. And I don't think they realize that this is, you're kind of done. That if you're not done, this separation period is going to be a lot longer than the others were. Because this seems like this might be a relationship where there was a lot of bickering before, or things were very unstable. We got the Five of Wands here, and I don't think they realize that it might be their last chance. Be dealing with a Capricorn, so it could be that. Okay, what's this Five of Wands? This could be Sagittarius. This is someone that needs to take charge of the drama. And it could be, in particular, in someone's life, they need to handle their own drama. It could be that the drama is over someone wanting to go off and do this, that, and the other, and you, Leo, are like, you know what, nope, that's just not for me. It could be that you're thinking, you know what, this drama is unnecessary if you would take the leadership role, if you would be big on the how and the wow, because right, this is somebody that's really big on the wow but not the how. So, and there's nothing wrong with that, but when you're looking for the stability and security and settling down, that's not a priority for this person. So, yeah, I feel like this is something that they could help clean up, and they're not, and that's why there's drama. And when we've got someone that would prefer to be hands off and just kind of let things be when it gets too heated instead of take charge, and they're going to use that separation time to just kind of go out and have fun and do whatever. And it's like, that might not be like the best choice, because I just don't think they realize that this is the last chance. This is King of Pentacles about. It'd be Virgo. This is King of Pentacles. Right. Because that's stability. Again, it feels like a choice, and that this is the last time. Because you're like, you know what? I've done all that I want. I know what I want. I know what I want, and I want this to transition and to you and I being communal, living as married or getting married, whatnot. But I want it to be secure. And, you know, I appreciate that you're giving both of us time and space to heal, but it seems like you're more comfortable with this backing off than solving the issues and stepping up and solving the drama, solving the chaos, solving the issues. What's this Three of Cups about for Leo? What's this Three of Cups about? I'm going to tell you something in a minute. It's going to be, well, you'll see. All right, what's this three? Eight of Swords. Okay. This is someone that when they are stressed out, they probably go out and party and busy themselves socially, really active social schedule, partying, indulging a little bit too much because they don't know what to do with how they feel. They feel like, oh, they get so stressed out that they kind of, it's anything but this. It's anything but hunkering down and solving problems and figuring things out and looking at the trajectory and tweaking things so that there's above and all else, there's security, right? This is someone that when the going gets tough, they pull back in the name of healing and patience and giving things time, but they also use that time to go out and kind of do some indulging and whatnot, a little bit of this. And it's in an effort to, and it's with friends, or it doesn't have to be. I mean, but this is socializing because we've got all these advisors around this person, and yet this person still doesn't know what to do. So instead of dealing with these feelings, this is how that person deals with the feelings. Okay, so what's this Knight of Swords? Let me put this up here. I'm still going to tell you something, but let me get through the reading first, and then I'll tell you at the end. Just because it doesn't serve the reading, it has no place here. Well, it does, but it doesn't. Shutting up. All right, what's this Knight of Swords about? Knight of Swords. What's Knight of Swords about? Again, needing to handle something. What's this Knight of Swords? Maybe that one up there. Leo. Knight of Swords. One from the top, one from the middle. Okay, so we got the Nine of Wands and the Page of Cups. Again, it feels like this has the potential to be something, but you're about done. We got that Nine of Wands there, and it's like, this is the last chance. I still have those feelings for you, but I can't with the drama. This is the last chance. I don't think they know that. I think because you two have been back and forth before, that they're still, they might still think they have plenty of time or plenty of chances. All right, so what's this Knight of Swords about? One from the top, one from the middle. Okay, so we got the Two of Cups again for them. So this is Two of Cups and Eight of Wands. All right, two things. We got the Eight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. Both of those are about very swift movement, very unexpected, swift change, movement, that sort of thing. Perhaps this person will recognize that it is the last time. And in fact, instead of the indulging and the partying and the avoiding the problems, they're going to make another rash decision about, this could be a proposal. I mean, we've got the Knight of Wands, Eight of Wands, and the Two of Cups. This could be eloping. That could be a proposal, because this might be giving an ultimatum saying, look, I love you, but I'm about done. And they're like, all right, Vegas, here we come. Let's do this. Okay. I feel like once they understand, if it's not that, I feel like once they understand the severity of it, they might think that the way for the problem to be solved is to make some really swift, immediate changes. Like that's how they're going to handle it. But it doesn't stick. That's the problem. It doesn't stick. the changes that they want to make, the words that they say, everything and I think that's why you're so tired and fed up, is because this is not somebody who sticks to what they say. They don't follow through. There's not a lot of stability in their life. Okay, now for what I was going to tell you. Okay, so I have a very good friend that is a Leo, and she's dealing with a Capricorn who he's been in and out of rehab. It's been very difficult for him. I don't know the whole story, but I know enough of it. And so I think those two, I think they might be talking again or trying to work things out. I mean, she's been very instrumental in helping him. So about halfway through, I was like, oh God, is this like that? Because she's very free-spirited. She's very just, really free-spirited, really comfortable with things. He's a Capricorn, and he, like I said, he's got his issues he's dealing with. And this right here could have been rehab, and he does feel very strongly with her. He has since day one, and it's been about 2-3 years now. But he needs to get a handle on his issues. She's in a very stable position, and she's told me time and again, I would be with him in a heartbeat, but I can't abide that because the kids and because this and that, and it's just we can't build a future on that. He's got to get a handle on it. And this is when he faces opposition or adversity, when he gets stressed out, when he can't, he does resort to indulging to manage his feelings. And this is her probably saying, you know what, I love you, but it's the last time, I can't anymore. But she said that before. And then this is him probably trying to solve it, trying to do what she wants or whatnot, and go, okay, you know what, I mean it this time, it's great. No, it is such a process, and you got to be more patient with yourself. But this right here feels like it's them, honestly. And I hope I didn't jip anybody else out of a reading, but it's usually I clean the pipes before I read. So for something like this to show up, it's like this very well could be them, honestly. I mean, neither one of them are Sagittarius, but it's, But either way, maybe I should send this reading to them, huh? I know there's more that she doesn't watch this, so there's got to be somebody else out there that hopefully this resonates with, that it's not that specific with the addiction or whatnot. This is just simply somebody who needs to understand the time has come. And again, this is, okay, so now I'm not talking about a friend anymore. I'm talking back to the reading. But the time has come for this person to, this is handling things in the long haul and being stable, solid, steady, secure, reliable, dependent, preserving the future and making decisions based on that or to do that. And this is not that. This is reacting to, oh my God, you're serious? Okay, proposal. You know what I mean? Like, let's elope. I mean, we've got travel here. So, and it's kind of, this is someone who, and we've got the Two of Cups here, and they see it as a unified love. So they see, and we got it again here. This is someone that is in love with Leo, but they've got to get a better handle on, they've got to manage the drama better in their life. They've got to step up and handle problems, not avoid them when things get rough, especially, in the name of feelings, or perhaps they just are uncomfortable dealing with very strong feelings and they don't know how to handle it. They have poor coping skills. It could be that. There's an imbalance, but this is someone that needs to get a handle on the drama before you can progress with them, for the chaos or the disarray in their life, because you're ready. They've still got some work to do. Right. What else here for Leo? So this, okay, we've got, for some of you, this is a new relationship. For some of you, this is a second chance, because it feels like you've been in this place before with this person. Like you've been going back and forth, back and forth. So this is somebody, again, with the drama or the chaos. This is a painful relationship, a very challenging time in a relationship. And one of the elements of this card is that it's the cross we have to bear, meaning somebody else is not accountable. Therefore, I have to carry the load that they should be carrying, but I carry it because they can't or they won't. So this is somebody that might be fragile emotionally, or just escapist or irresponsible. And because of that, it puts a real burden on the partner. So this is that there's that piece to it, that this is probably the relationship's going through a really tough time because there's somebody that's not dealing with, that's not contributing in the relationship, basically, not doing their part. So it could be that this is, we got new right here, clean slate, brand new start, Same thing over here. This could be a new relationship or a second chance at an existing relationship that you two have come back around to each other again, but the same problems are presenting themselves. This could be also that this is that kind of relationship, painful and challenging, and we've got, it could be challenging times with kids, okay? But it could be also that someone is acting very much like a child or childish. Therefore, the partner, you, Leo, has to carry quite a heavy load. It's a cross that you have to bear because somebody's just not owning up to the challenges of the relationship. They're not contributing. They're not personing up, manning up, womaning up, whatever you want to call it. They're not stepping up. All right. Very challenging relationship dealing with a childish individual. Okay, so what else for Leo? What else for Leo? So we've got 4 of Swords reversed, and we've got the Page of Wands. I think that's reversed. Let me double check here. I want to get that wrong. Nope, it's upright. 4 of Swords upright, Page of Wands upright. All right, so this looks like we got the 4 of Swords doubling down here again. So we've already established this person feels very strongly for you. But perhaps you're just coming out of a break with this person, but and most likely this happened again, and so you're like, okay, I'm out again. You're taking a break, you're stepping back from this, and either you're stepping back from the romantic piece of it, the romantic involvement, and busying yourself with other hobbies, friends, going out, doing this or whatever, or you're still in communication with them, but it's not moving towards anything solid, stable, and secure. It's taking things way down a notch because you just see that the potential for it is not there, but that there's going to be more drama, that it's just not going to be the security that you want. So, but there's still that communication and that hope, I think. Even though you've taken a break from it, there's still that light, playful communication or keeping some kind of connection. Even though you might be busying yourself elsewhere, you're still connected to them. It just, maybe not romantically, maybe not doing all the things you used to do together and spending the amount of time, but there's still a connection, but you've largely left the relationship. It's like you don't want to get hurt. It's like, I'm not going to go down this road if there's not going to, because it's just too much. It's just, someone's not able to handle the challenges of the relationship. They don't have very developed coping skills. So, and I mean, that can be learned. It's just, it does prove challenging. Okay, I think that's it. All right, Leo, I hope this was helpful. And I hope you and your person are able to work it out. There's a love there. You got that twice, the 2 of Cups. They love you. They don't want it to end. They just don't know how to deal with their feelings. And it's not just feelings for you. Where's that 9 of Wands? We've got the 8 of Swords. Do we have 9 of Wands here? This is someone that's got quite a history that they have to probably unravel or unpack and deal with, and it's affecting them now hugely. It's getting in the way of intimacy and relationships. There's only so much you can do to help them, Okay, I hope this was helpful, and I hope to see you in the next reading. You take care.